just a little. I got no more comments on that.
So anyway, Chaos, Team Sandbag Chaos, the winner of our last weekly here, fun fact. I'll talk a little bit about that after the set. And going up against Liquid Dabuz needs no introduction, one of the pillars of competitive Smash. Rockin' Rosalina and Luma. This is a character that he busted out against Leon at Shine, and it worked in spades. And where Dabuz clinched himself a top 8 winner side performance with that.
And I feel like it's worth noting that the Rosalina hit came out for Leon only in response to Leon completely thrashing the Olimar. So I feel like it's safe to say that this Rosalina will be sticking around for the set, and dare I say possibly a fast set. But we need to get there first, as Chaos takes a fairly strong start. I feel like not committing too hard to just putting the gas on right away against Rosalina is fine, because like if you just try to extend too far, then you're sandwiched between Rosalina and Luma, which is probably the worst possible position to be.
It's worse than being between a rock and a hard spot. But yeah, regardless, like you said, Chaos doing a really good job dealing with Luma.
Removing Luma should always be like a prerogative of a matchup. Maybe not the top one, because sometimes you focus too much on Luma, you let Rosalina get away with things.
Yep.
But at least as far as this matchup is concerned, you need to get rid of the shield so that you can like move forward on pressing onto Rosalina, at least so you can start trading with her. Because trading for damage with Luma means nothing ultimately.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I feel like Bowser as a character, like, that's a yikers. Okay, we take those, but
now it's on Chaos to take advantage of that. It's not often that you get a free lead on Dabuz.
No, absolutely not. But what I was going to say is that I feel like because of how Bowser is as a character in general, like, Luma's just naturally going to get hit. So I agree. Probably just focusing on hitting Rosalina is probably going to be the major thing here. Again, Dabuz is having a hard time, rebounding after taking the percent lead. Society once again. That's going to be big damage once again for Chaos.
Not going to get scooped up by Luma, though. All right.
There we go.
Now it's on Dabuz to work away a little bit of that deficit that he's got. 85% might seem daunting on a lighter character like Rosalina, but Bowser's kind of combo food for a character like Rosalina.
Ooh, wow. That could have been really bad because Dabuz opted to go for a rapid jab. But the last hit of that actually being enough to break the tough guy. It's still in a world of hurt right now. Able to buy himself a little bit of time with the up air. Now it has Chaos in a jungle situation. Great weight right there and that fantastic dash grab from Rosalina.
Yeah, Bowser doesn't have the greatest of landing options, especially so in this matchup because Luma could just come up and poke forward. On top of that, Rosalina's up there itself is fairly good. But it's Chaos who's sitting in the lead. With Poultry's 86 and counting %, if he can extend this stock really far, he's in good shape for taking game 1.
Ooh, but still having to kind of play inside out right now. Both players trying to jockey back for safe positioning. As Luma, in distress, able to beat Bowser free for a quick second.
Looks like Dabuz didn't get the positioning right for whatever he wanted on the ledge. There's like a whole new ball game when it comes to figuring out decent stuff with Luma. And I can't imagine how much work Dabuz is putting into figuring it all out, and that's just hilarious.
That's like that's the Smash equivalent of like alluding to his character like pulling the gun and like the bang sign comes out of it. Regardless, though, Dabuz able to avoid further harm and has Chaos to a last stock situation, but 75% on the tab right now. Yeah, Chaos has proven that it doesn't take much, especially if he can convert off of those falling neutral airs.
Oh, off the plat is gonna not do it. No, you get the sparks, but good DI from Dabuz keeps him alive. He's got to wait around for Luma, though. I feel like the solo Rosa a bit more difficult in this kind of a situation.
No, absolutely. Like, you need that bit of coverage from the meat shield. Nice conversion right there from Dabuz. Chaos has to be very, very careful right now. Covers high. That's going to be...
Oh, all right. Down there, good call out. Trying to go on the platform. I feel like if Dabuz went for even a short hop on there, would have been dangerous, but this is getting to be a really tight situation now as Dabuz struggles to end off the stock from Chaos.
Uh-oh. Must recover low.
Oh, hold on now. Did not angle the forward tilt down, though.
No way.
Flying Fortress grounded from the opposite side? No, sir. Not today.
Okay, get up attack going to save his bacon right there. forward throw just for the stage positioning. Has Luma in position.
And it seems like Chaos might be struggling a bit here. Panicky options. Oof. Going to be the death of him as Dabuz manages to snatch away game 1.
Jeez, man. That's why Dabuz, in my opinion, is one of like the hardest players to okie doke. Because like, you know, I've always said this forever. Like, Dabuz is the gatekeeper for like, you know, if you can beat Dabuz, you can probably beat anybody. And just like the resilience for him to be treading water pretty much the entirety of that set, to, you know, just have to wear it all to know it's like, okay, like, you know, I'm still one of the best players in the world, and I'm, you know, very mentally solid, and Chaos just kind of crumbled there at the end, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like that match was less Dabuz like clawing his way back from a deficit and more figuring how well Chaos can compose himself under the pressure of having a lead like that.
Because Chaos is no slouch. Like, at his peak, he was, like, in Smash 4, he was, like, the 4th best player in New Jersey. Like, he definitely has the gall to, you know, to compete with Dabuz, but... Okay.
All right, Slobber Knocker right out the gate, eliminating the Luma, but lots of damage out on Chaos.
Okay, nice use of that Lumaless neutral air. Whoa, that was so smart from Dabuz. And able to make it back to the ledge.
He's been doing that a good amount more now with the drag downs shenanigans.
Yeah, it looks like whatever was not, you know, operating on full cylinders in that last game, he's starting to figure out, and Chaos starting to get blown up for these landing options.
I feel like we almost always see this though when it comes to local play, Koopa. The first game between like the underdog and the well-known player, it was really tight. You get a good display of what makes that player like well-loved within the community, and then game 2 is a public execution.
We're definitely not there yet. He's still definitely on trial, but I think Dabuz just is kind of caught on to like, okay, you know, I know where Bowser struggles, and I'm going to capitalize on that. He's doing a great job juggling him and punishing him when he's off stage. But that last hit of neutral air proven to be very effective.
That neutral air is...
Ooh, Lumaless up smash enough to get the job done. So Dabuz up 3 stocks to 1 right now.
Yeah, you know, Rosa still throws it back with her up smash. It's such a good anti-air option, and it lingers a fair amount. Like, all of the Super Mario up smashes have that type of an impact.
What a trait to have. Must be something in the water.
It's hereditary. Second fair whiffing on the Luma, though. I don't like it.
Ooh, okay. And that's... I was not sure if I was going to send to the left or to the right. There you go. Chaos at least gets himself on the board right now, though, so... Quite the mountain to climb, but I've seen crazier things happen, so...
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, it's Bowser with Rage. He just needs to play at least this second stock out immaculately. But that's a job easier said than done.
Ooh, there we go. Side B. Gonna buy him some space at the very least, but Luma once again there to disrupt the party.
And back there just to further establish the stage control. I feel like Chaos is just at a loss of options right now. Like, Buzz is playing like so close to the chest with his options he's picking. He's just constantly throwing Luma at Chaos, waiting for the damage to build up on its own.
Ooh. Once again, Luma making his presence known. Wow, that could. I almost thought for a second he dropped a little bit too low there. But when we get back, it's the side B again. So now Dabuz is the one having a hard time cleaning his plate.
I feel like it's worth noting that while the flying press may not have threatened kill in the slightest, besides a little bit of damage, it did eliminate Luma, and that's super important. Full charge on the down smash, premium wolf down smash.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, okay, like it's fine. Put the forward throw at 0.
Unceremoniously tossed away at 200%. That'll be Dabuz taking 2-0 over Chaos.
Yep.
A well-fought battle, I would say.
Sure. Again, a good show from Chaos. Like I said, he won DNA Weekly this week. He doesn't own the game.
I love that. I love that. Because there's so many players who are super talented, and you find out that they've never actually touched the Switch.